UMBC, Pete Caringi.
Hey, I'm Marquez Fernandez. I played UMBC soccer for 2 seasons, and last year I was one of the senior co-captains and played center back.
Scott, I came originally from Fife, Scotland. I'm a midfielder or forward over here, and I'm a senior at UMBC.
Hey, K Banjo. Played last season with UMBC, forward, transfer from Towson, and striker.
I'm obviously been doing this a long time, and I think team chemistry is probably as important as any thing that you can have on any team, and it's something that we work on from day one. The team chemistry of our team last year that got to the Final Four was excellent, and I think a lot had to do with the character of the players that we had and the leadership, and both of them are big factors in any team being successful.
The boys all brought together, we're a closer family in here, so we knew what we had to do. We stick together, we all had confidence in each other's ability, and
Yeah, so I'd say throughout the whole season, we had amazing team chemistry. We would always hang out, we were just getting lunch in the Commons or wherever, and I think that helped us propel us through the ups and downs of the season when we had a rocky start and we had to get together and come back, and almost because we were ranked high in the beginning of the season, and then we fell off, and I think it was the team chemistry and a special bond that we had as brothers and like family that enabled us to pick ourselves back up and get on the winning streak that propelled us to the conference tournament and then to the College Cup of the country.
You know, going into the playoffs, the America East, we knew that we had to win the America East Championship to qualify for the NCAA tournament, and we had done that the last 2 years before that. So it was a group that was very experienced in winning championships, but more importantly, there was a little bit sense of getting it done again, but now a little bit of we needed to play our best soccer at the end of last year. So once we did qualify for the NCAA tournament, it was a very confident group because a lot of the guys were back. It was a confident group that had to go on the road and be mentally tough, and when you go and play in some of the biggest venues in the country against some of the traditional national powers, and you go in there and shut teams out, you gain more confidence in every game. And I thought that was all. The reason that we were successful was because the chemistry kind of times a confident group times a group that was experienced led us to go into venues that were, you know, some of the toughest venues in the country and win games.
The America East tournament, it's tough every year. We always have the targets on our back as the #1 seed. So coming into it, we just always know we have to play UMBC soccer, and it worked out to get another back-to-back championship in America East. And then going into the NCAA tournament, we were expecting a high seed, but unfortunately, NCAA didn't give it to us. So we had to play a first round. We had to play a first-round game in Wake Forest, and we traveled away, won in PKs. Then we came back here to the state of Maryland, where we played the University of Maryland, College Park, and we had a pretty special win there, beating my old school. And then from there, we went to Louisville. We won there 1-0 and traveled to Creighton, where we were underdogs once again, and we beat them in PKs, and we made it to the Final Four. And I remember after we won Creighton, it was almost like, or you could tell it was a special moment, because you could look at the coaching staff and some of them being their first time going there, and you could almost see, you could see it in their eyes how much it meant to them.